Hey yoginis, it's Donna here, and today we're doing a practice that's ideal for the time of ovulation. Make sure you have a bolster or a stack of cushions to sit on, and we'll be using Surya mudra, which is curling your ring finger down and hold it in place using your thumb. The rest of your fingers are up. This is to help us tap into that summer fire element which is associated with this time of your cycle. We'll also be using breath of fire, which is a forceful exhale through the nose and a passive inhale. As you exhale forcefully through your nose, your lower belly will pull back towards the spine and the inhale will happen naturally. It looks like this: forceful exhales and passive inhales with your low belly pumping. You can go as fast or as slow as you feel comfortable to do so. We'll begin by sitting on top of a bolster, blocks or a stack of cushions will do, in half malasana, with your right leg bent and out to the side and your left leg is resting in front of you. Take Surya mudra with your right hand, ring finger down with your thumb over the top of it and your elbow resting on your right leg, and your left hand is resting over your womb space. Adjust to make this position comfortable for yourself. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. And then inhale part way and begin your breath of fire. Exhaling forcefully through your nose and pumping your belly. Don't worry about the inhales, focus on the exhales and your belly pumping. And once you've found your own rhythm with this breath, an invitation here to close your eyes and keep going. And go at your own speed. Last few here. And now take a deep breath in and hold the breath. Draw your pelvic floor up and in, dip your chin slightly, and then exhale, relax the belly and the pelvic floor, and then switch sides. Left leg and hand up in Surya mudra this time, right hand over your womb, and take deep breaths in and out through the nose. Draw your attention inwards and observe the after effects of that breathing practice and all that fresh prana we've generated in your body, and consciously send it down into your womb and into your ovaries. And coming out of that pose now, move your props away and make your way onto all fours. And when you've arrived, make sure your wrists are below your shoulders and your knees are below your hips, ready for some circular cat-cows. So as you inhale, round your upper back and circle your hips to the right, and exhale, complete the circle belly drops. Keep circling the hips, drawing a circle to the right with your tailbone. Inhale as you come up and over, and exhale as you come down and around, making a circle. Your head and shoulders can do whatever feels natural here. And take your circles in the opposite direction now, drawing that circle to the left and moving with your breath. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Just make it feel good in your body. Come back to centre. Move your hands slightly forward, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Your knees can be bent here to allow you to lengthen your spine and your head's heavy. Bend and straighten your legs with your breath. And now walk your legs forward to the top of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway into a flat back, and exhale, fold. Take a nice big inhale here, bend your legs, soften your body, and then exhale, root to rise, pushing yourself up. As you inhale, float your arms above your head, and exhale, prayer in front of the heart. And then bring your hands down by your sides into mountain pose. Ready for our vinyasa. Inhale, sweep your arms down, around and up above your head, and exhale, forward fold. Knees can be bent here. Inhale, straighten the legs halfway up, and exhale, step back into a plank. You can either stay in full plank here or drop your knees. It's your choice. On an exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Inhale, push into the earth and lift your chest up into cobra. And exhale, lower and push yourself back into child's pose. Your knees can be wide here. An option to sway your hips from side to side as you breathe into your back body. And come up onto all fours and lift yourself back up on an inhale into downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your hands towards your feet, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soften your body, and exhale, root to rise, coming up to standing. Inhale as you float your arms above your head, and exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Arms come by your side in mountain pose. Inhale, your arms overhead, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, step back into downward facing dog this time. Take a nice big inhale here, and exhale, bring your knees down towards the floor, onto all fours. Rotate that right leg off the mat, move your right hand more in towards the centre, and we're going to straighten your left leg as you open up to the left into a modified side plank. Your head can be wherever feels comfortable here. Option to stay here, lifting up the right waist, or lift your leg up to about hip height and engage your core to allow you to balance. And stay here if this is enough for you today, or option to bend your top leg and reach back for your ankle. Keep your core engaged here, your chest is open, and if there's any low back pain, come back to the previous pose and breathe into your heart here. Look down towards the floor now and come out of the pose by swinging or shimmying your left leg forward into a low lunge. Find your base here with your legs, and when you feel stable, come on up and make sure your front knee is directly above your ankle. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another and draw your abs in, finding a nice strong base. And inhale your arms up, and exhale, right arm forward and left arm back, twisting towards that left knee. And breathe into the twist. Your legs are nice and strong here. Relax your shoulders. Float that back arm down and forward now to frame your front leg. Tuck your right toes under and step your legs together into a forward fold. On an inhale, come into flat back, and exhale, fold. Inhale, soften, and exhale, push into the earth to grow upwards, inhaling as you float your arms above your head, and exhale into prayer. And come back into mountain pose, ready to do that same sequence on the other side. Inhale your arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale here, and exhale, take your knees down towards the floor. Bring your left arm directly under your head now, rotate the left leg off the mat this time, and straighten your right leg as you open up to the right into a modified side plank. Option to stay here, or lift that top leg up to about hip level. Squeeze your glutes, core is engaged. Stay here if this is your limit today, or bend your top leg and reach back for your ankle into a quad stretch. Lengthen your tailbone and breathe into the whole of your front body. Look down towards the floor now and swing or shuffle your right leg forward into a low lunge. And once you feel stable, come on up upright. Draw your abs in, inhale your arms overhead and exhale left arm forward, right arm back, twisting to the right this time. Float your right arm down and come forwards to frame your front foot now. Tuck your back toes and step back into a plank. Option to drop your knees and lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest up into cobra pose. And exhale, push yourself back into child's pose. Knees can be wide. Feel your whole rib cage inflate with breath here as you hold and breathe. And then slowly begin to make your way up to seated and swing your legs around. Come to face the short edge of your mat with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Take your hands out in front of you and slowly and mindfully and with control, using your core strength to lower all the way down to the floor. And once you've arrived, take your arms out wide or into a cactus shape. Lift and shift your hips to the right and drop both knees to the left in a twist. And if it feels okay on your neck, you can look to the right. Breathe into the twist. Come back to centre, lift and shift your hips to the left this time, drop both knees to the right and look towards the left if it feels okay. And then come back up to centre and coming into our final relaxation. Option to keep your knees bent, feet wide, and knees falling in together with your hands on your low belly. Or if you prefer, you can lengthen out your arms and your legs into Shavasana. Once you've found a comfortable position, allow your whole body to be heavy and relaxed. Relax your face, your jaw. Arms are heavy. Palms face up and your fingers soften and relax. Allow your legs to be heavy. Soles of your feet and all 10 toes relax. And imagine you're lying in the summer sun and feel the warmth over your whole body. And let that warmth relax you even more. And you can begin to visualize the sun as a ball of orange flames and allow those flames to burn away anything you don't need now. Anything holding you back or blocking your energy. Just give it over to the flames. And begin to deepen your breath now. Maybe wiggle fingers and toes. And when you're ready, roll over onto one side and make a pillow with your arm and pause here, noticing how you feel. And when you're ready, just slowly and mindfully make your way back up into a comfortable cross-legged position. And we'll end the practice now by taking Surya mudra once again and placing the mudra palms face up on your thighs. Invitation to close your eyes and let that practice melt into your cells. And we'll take a nice big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth. Last time, breath in and out through the mouth. And open your eyes, hands into prayer. Inhale, lift that prayer up. Exhale, release your arms out wide. Inhale, gather all that energy into prayer and bring it into your heart. Thanks for practicing with me today.